Hi everyone, Alia back here. I wanted to share some cute little TN inserts that I just finished creating. I have 4 of them here today that I wanted to share with you. So let me just put these aside and we will start with this one. This one is a tad bit chunky, but it's still able to fit in a standard size traveler's notebook because it's 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. And this one, if I remember correctly, has 60 pages, so it's 60 front and back. I consider it a semi-dressed journal because it doesn't have all the usual bells and whistles, but it does have some things inside. So on the cover, this is actually just a sheet of pattern paper, and what I did just to give it a little bit more thickness is I took the same sheet of 12 by 12 pattern paper, glued it together, cut it down to the size that I wanted, and then it's a thicker cover. And then I just lined the spine with lace, and then the back is plain. So inside the front, I didn't put anything on the front cover just because I love this paper and I didn't really want to cover anything up. So I left that blank. And on the bottom here, I did a little collaging. I don't know how much of it you'll be able to see. There's just some little bits of leftover things. This dress form, this and that, came from Tim Holtz ephemera package, and I want to say, oh gosh, I don't remember the name of it. Thrift store finds, maybe? I'm not sure, but it is Tim Holtz. And then I just put a little lace on the bottom there. And then here's a little of those quarter pages with a little trim on the bottom. And a nice little tuck spot here with a tag. And on the back, I did back it with book paper, or book page, and then I put a coffee dyed page over it just so it's easier to journal on. And actually in this one too, you could write stuff on the front also. Oh, and you know what? This paper actually, I believe it's an old stack from K & Company. It's really, really, really pretty. And it sort of went with this paper on the front. So I used a few sheets that I had left over. And here, there's a little tuck spot here. I don't have anything inside. Let me see if I can find a little tag or just something. So you can stick something right in there. And on the bottom, Tim Holtz picture again with some little bits of layering underneath. More coffee dyed paper. It's pattern paper. Here's a tag that I made with some of the leftover paper from the cover, and plain on the back. And this is just a corner tuck. It doesn't flip up or anything. And then this one also, you can tuck something up underneath there. So there's that. And that's the same paper as the cover, but I bought 3 sheets. I don't know why 3, but for some reason I had 3 sheets, so I had that there. Here's another tag, again with the coffee dye paper on the back for journaling. And I did run a little lace there. Pockets are sewn on. Little tuck spot here. And here I did do a somewhat layered tag. And the back is just plain because it was cardstock, so you can actually write on this easier. Excuse me. So, and half-page papers. Here's a pocket. So it's semi-dressed because there's not something in every single tuck spot or pocket. Here's another one. You can add lots of stuff in these ones because they're sewed on all sides, so nothing will fall out. And here is this is material, and a little section of the pattern paper with a little tag on the inside. And this material here I got from Amore Fabrics on Etsy. That's Selena's shop. And this one here, we have the flip out. I didn't make a pocket. I used a flip out, put a little fun trim at the top there. But I like this because you can make lists on this type of paper. So I left that one open. And here's a nice large pocket. And on the bottom, so this little tag, be as awesome as you can. And then I put a little this funky, I don't know, it's kind of like eyelash trim on the bottom. Then there's the other side of the little quarter page and the end. So that's the first one. Let me set that aside. Next one I have is very similar to the first one, except this one, if I remember correctly, I don't know if I have anything in any of the pockets, but you know what? We'll find out when we go inside. So this pattern paper, it was another old pack of paper from Authentique. And I like the Authentique paper too because it's double-sided. So here we have a tuck spot in the front. Here's a little bit of that stenciling I did. Quarter page. And my reinforced holes. And then I did add a little bit of... I don't know what that is. What it is, or where I should say where I get it. On these long laces, you see right here... Oh. There's this little extra piece on here that you can actually pull off. Oh, focus, focus. Okay, see how there's that extra piece here, and I've already taken it off there? But it's the perfect size to tie it right here. So that's what I've been doing. And a little more stenciling. Pocket right here. And I know there's a tuck spot coming up. I saw it. So the tuck spot right there. And here is kind of like you could stick something in the side here to hold it. Oh, and there is some more that, I don't know what it is, but tied into there. A little page. Maybe this one doesn't have anything. Maybe I should put some in. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to put any tags in the pockets, but we'll see. Here's a little tip in, sort of. And I just sewed along the top there. Here's a bigger tuck spot, and it's open here, so something large could go inside. It's not restricted. And another little corner tuck. So I'm actually thinking this is completely naked. There's nothing in here. Some more stenciling. And so then when I list it on Etsy, I'll list it that way. It's just bare. Some more stenciling on top there. And the end. So this is the only one that is completely bare. I don't have any tags or journaling cards or anything in that. Alrighty. And now we have this one. And I love, oops, this one, according to my notes, there's 48 pages here, 48 front and back, and it's semi-dressed. So I'm assuming there's some goodies inside. So let's get in. Oh, yes. Okay, so on the front inside pocket, we have a nice large tag, plenty of journaling space on the back, and on the top, we have a little vintage button with some orange thread running through it, tied in a bow. I thought it kind of went with the paper, so I did that. Here is a two-corner tuck. So technically, you could tuck something here and leave it like that. You could tuck something up under here, or you could, like I did, just tuck it under both to keep it for safety. And another one of those little ties on the side. And here we have, oh, a long tag. There's nothing on the back, but it's plain, so you can definitely do a lot of journaling on the back so you don't have to touch the front. It's coffee dyed paper. Here's a little half sheet or not a full sheet, but really not a half sheet. And on the back, I've put some coffee dye paper down, so plenty of journaling, and just stuck this on. It says, here and now. Another little tie up there. And here's the middle of the signature. It was very bright, so I kind of wanted to put some other stuff here. So I put some lace in the back. I put a little, this is another Tim Holtz ephemera kit there, and I got that flower and just some little pink rickrack on the bottom, just to, I don't know, so it's not so yellow. And it's all plenty of journaling space there. Here's another section to journal. It says, enjoy the little things in life. Journaling spots there. And another one of the large tickets, the tall and large tickets, I should say. And here is a belly band that you could definitely tuck some stuff into, maybe pictures or brochures, and the back cover. So that is that one. I'll tie that up after. And then the last one I have is my favorite. It's the dress form journal, and it's all kind of black and white, sort of. Well, it's very black and lacy. So we have on the cover some lace, plain on the back. And this is, I think this is semi-dressed as well. Nothing on the front page, but we do have a tag in the front pocket here with journaling space on the back. And these pockets are sewn all around. And we have a little lace on top there. And here we have a little lace trim on the side of the ledger paper. And little ties of the same ribbon, this ribbon that ties the journal shut. I put some there. Here's another tag and journaling spots on the back. And a little stenciling in the corner there. Some more lace trim. And I used the lace trim here also. Another tag with journaling on the back. Middle of the signature, I left it plain because I love this print. So you could do a nice layout here. Here's another tag, journaling on the back. And again, I lined this with some of the lacy trim. Some more lace trim. I really, really like that. Some stenciling there. And journaling spot on the back. Some more lacy trims. Here I put some more of the ribbon on the top there. And this one, I just have these two here. I didn't put anything on the back because it's double-sided anyway, but I thought maybe you could put some pictures on it or something, some small pictures. Tucks right back in there. And that is the end. So these are my 4 newest journals that I will be putting on my Etsy a little later today. I just have to make sure I can take the pictures and, you know, upload everything, download, I don't know, side load. So they will be on at some point today. And as always, thanks for watching, stopping by. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.